Hey guys, Shaheen back again. I'm going to be going over multiplying polynomials today. And so what's a polynomial? Looks very similar to something like I'm about to show you. I'm just going to set my screen up. There we go. Here we go. So if I had to multiply something that looked like x plus 3 times x plus 7. Now each of these are polynomials, and we discussed what polynomials were in the previous lesson. But here we go. So if I'm going to be multiplying these together, I'm going to use something called FOIL. Okay? So here we go, FOIL. FOIL is an acronym for multiplying polynomials. We have the F, which stands for first, O for outer, I for inner, and L for last. I would take notes on that just so you look like a boss when you enter your class the next day and your teacher's like, what's FOIL? And you're like, I totally know what it is, bring it. Okay, so here we go. The idea with FOIL is I look at these guys here. These are my firsts, x and x. And so I'll be multiplying x times x. Now my outers look like, and we'll do these in different colors, x, oops, it's purple, x times 7. So we'll be doing x times 7. My inners are going to be 3 times x, because they're the inner ones. 3 times x, that's a 3. And then my final ones, or my last, I should use the correct term, sorry, it's going to be 3 times 7. So here we go. And I have x times x, which equals x squared. I have x times 7, which is 7x. I have x times 3, which is 3x. And I have 3 times 7, which is 21. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put these guys in order, okay, by order of their degree, which I had covered in the previous lesson. So here we go. We have x squared, then plus 7x, and it's plus because this is a positive number. Then I have plus, because it's a positive number, 3x, and since this is a positive 21, I'll say plus 21. Now I go ahead and try to put together any like terms that I have, and the like terms that I see are 7x and 3x. So I put those together and I get 10x. Now I have x squared plus 10x plus 21. And I have therefore gone ahead and foiled my polynomials. Really what I've done is multiply them, but I use the term foiling. I can also do this if I have some negative numbers inside of my polynomials. Like let's say I had x minus 4 times x plus 6. Here we go. So my firsts, I'm going to do this again, first, outer, inner, last. And my firsts in this case are x and x. What do you know? My outers are x and positive 6. My inners are negative 4 and x. So negative 4 times x, and that's important that I mark that as a negative 4. And then my lasts, negative 4 times 6. And I have negative 4 times 6. So here I go. X times x gives me x squared. X times 6 gives me 6x. Negative 4 times x gives me negative 4x. And then negative 4 times 6 gives me negative 24. Alright, and so let's go ahead and put these in order. And so I start with x squared plus 6x, because it's a positive. Next I have a negative 4x. So I can either say plus negative 4, or I can just say minus 4x, and then minus 24. Again, I'm looking at what are my like terms. And in this case, I see that my like terms are 6x and negative 4x, which come, when I add those together, they come to be 2x. And over here I have x squared plus 2x minus 24. And again, I have multiplied my polynomials. And that is the basics of foiling. So thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day.